This video will demonstrate on how to load the client information in the client wizard in Illusion On Demand. From the home page, to go to the client wizard, click on the wizard that is displayed on top. Under wizard, you'll find client management. Click on client. System will display all the clients that are already added. To add a new client, click on add client on top. An add new client page will be displayed. You need to fill in the client information, a code, which is a 2 or 3 letter code used by the company, the name of the client, the client type is either travel agent or direct client. Select travel agent if he's a travel agent. Select the market that this client belongs to, the drop-down which appears from the setup. Select the group that this client belongs to. If it does not belong to any group, leave it as none. This information loaded at client information will appear at the booking engine. Account information. Select same as buy currency yes or no if you want the currency to be displayed in the booking engine. Select the currency of this client, the currency that he will be paying by. For example, here is dirhams. Mention if this agent will be given some commission. Click on yes if yes, or click on no if it's not a commission agent. Mention if this is a credit agent. Click on yes if this agent is given a credit. At credit days, type in the number of days that this client is given the credit for. Type in the amount at the credit limit. The information entered here will again appear in the booking engine depending upon the available credibility of this client. Auto invoicing job information. If this client has to be included in the job, select yes. If auto invoicing has to be done for this client, or select no. Type in the invoice date, which will go alongside with the invoice rule. For example, 7 days. Schedule type, you can have a daily schedule, a weekly schedule, or a monthly schedule. Select the invoice by, either it is by client or by the number of bookings made by this particular client. The invoice rule will go according to the invoice days. When you have selected invoice days as 7, you can have the option of selecting either after booking days, before check-in, after check-in, before checkout, or after checkout. These are the various options that is available when you select the invoice date. Miscellaneous information. As the name itself goes, the information of the client. The means of communication. Use the drop-down to select how you will be communicating with this client. Select email. Using the drop-down again, select the language of the client. And the information that is loaded will be displayed in that particular language in the documentation. Online booking cutoff days. This is used for the B2B booking engine. You can also use the client logo Select yes or no if you want to use the client logo. And to use the client logo, use the Select Add Client Logo path. The system will take you to the image library where you can select the image that you are already stored in the media library. You have the option to give an additional cancellation for a particular client. If you mention the number of days at this level, the system will cancel 2 days or the number of days mentioned here before the cancellation policy of that particular hotel. Notes and comments is for informational purpose only and does not appear anywhere in the system. Any notes regarding this client can be entered at this level. On entering all this information, click on Submit and the new client is being added at the client wizard. The new client IOL Illusion Online Arabia is added in here. Select the radio button. To modify, click on Modify Client. It's important to add the address and contacts of this client. Click on Address and Contacts. System will display the client address list. Click on Add to add the address. The name of the client is already displayed. Tap on the physical or the postal address of the client here. Using the geo structure, you will be able to update the country, city or zone. Tap on the city name where this client belongs to and click on Go. System will display the data entered from the geo level. Select the town or city. Default address should be yes for at least one address. Tap on the web address of this client. Once all this information is loaded, click on Submit. Once these data are entered, select the radio button again and click on Next. And the contact detail page will be displayed. Click on the name of the client to add additional information like the department, email ID, etc. The modified contact details page will be displayed with the name of the client and the last name to be filled in. Tap on the name of the client, the first name, the last name which is not mandatory. Select the department using the drop-down. This is again pulled in from the setup. The address is automatically updated. You can change the department if required about our department. And if this contact is the auto-invoicing contact, tap on the telephone number for communication purpose, followed by the mobile number of this particular person. The status of this client should either be active or inactive. Otherwise, if it is inactive, you will not be able to make the booking. Select active. The town and country is already updated. Type in the email ID of this particular contact, the fax number if any. Also mention if the default contact is yes or no. Once all this information is loaded, click on Submit to come back to the contact details page. You can also modify or create a passport for this particular client, that which will be used in the WBE booking engine. This add employee passport details is used for a particular client to log on to the system. Tap in the password and retype at the confirm password level and click on Submit. To go back to the client page, click on Back to Client Search. The system will take you back to the client wizard. Select the client and click on Group Commission if this client belongs to a group. Since he does not belong to any group, click on the Client Commission. When you click on Client Commission, system will display the page Commission Rules for Illusion Online Arabia. Click on Add to add the commission rule for this client. A page displaying Add Commission will be displayed. The client name. Change the from booking date to booking date as per the booking date for this particular client. When you click on Client Commission, system will display the page Commission Rules for Illusion Online Arabia. Click on Add to add the commission rule for this client. A page displaying Add Commission will be displayed. The client name. Change the from booking date to booking date as per the booking date for this particular client. Commission types are based on the number of bookings, the total number of bookings that will be made for this particular client, or the revenue that is generated for this client in total, followed by the booking nights of this particular client. The booking tool will indicate if this client will get commission if the booking is made by a B2B, B2C, internal, or bookings made both internal and by B2B. Commission percentage. Mention the commission percentage for accommodation and a percentage for all the services that will be booked. For example, 2 for service and 3 for accommodation. Click on Save once all this information is loaded. Close this window to come back to the client wizard page. And here it shows the client commission, yes, client specific tariff. The tariff is divided into 3. Client specific tariff, client group specific tariff if they belong to a particular group, or a market-specific tariff if they belong to a particular market. After selecting the client, click on Client-Specific Tariff if you're applying this tariff for the client specifically. After selecting the client, click on Client-Specific Tariff. The page Client-Specific Tariff will be displayed. Click on View Existing Hotels to view the hotels that are attached to this client. Since no tariff or no hotel is attached to this client, it is blank. To attach a new hotel to this client, Tap in the from to date from when you can sell the hotel to this client. Select the market on either buy rate or payable and click on hotels. A client-specific tariff sheet will be displayed. You have the option to select the code, city, zone, hotel, country, or property type. Select the city of the hotel and click on search. All the hotels in that city will be displayed. Select the particular hotel which is sellable for this client or select all. Choose the tariff for this particular hotel for this client. If it is the room wise, you have single room, double room, or the unit option. You can also specify tariff for a particular room type. Select the room and select the tariff using the drop-down and click on Submit or Close if you're not giving it for a particular room type. You can also give a tariff for a supplement. Since no supplement is mentioned, system displays no records found. On updating this information, click on Submit. System will take the user back to the Client Wizard page. When you click on client-specific tariff again to see all the hotels that are assigned to this particular client and click on View Existing Hotel, all the hotels that are saleable for this client will be displayed. Close this window to come back to the Client Wizard page. And this concludes the demonstration for loading the client information in Client Wizard in Illusion On Demand. Thank you.